Well, hello everybody. I hope you can hear me okay. This was kind of a last minute thing I decided to do. Um, I gotta do some things here, and I just thought maybe you might want to come talk or watch me do it or whatever. So, and I can't post the link in the comments anymore. YouTube's rejecting it, so you'll have to take it out of the ticker there if you want to get it. Hopefully everything's working okay. I'm gonna get started. Um, I wish this thing had a little bouncy bar thing where the mic is so I can see if the sound's going out like it's supposed to. Is it cold? Yes. If you can hear me, Tim. Um, it was 42 earlier, but I think it's getting colder now. But like I was saying, I'm going to do some stuff back here. I canned a bunch of things today, and I'm going to be putting them on the shelf here. And, you know, you guys can watch. And you see that blue box right there. That is full of nuts and bolts and things like that, hardware and stuff. I want to put that in a can because that box is really heavy and it keeps falling open on me, and I don't like playing 3000 pickup. It gets to be a pain in the butt after a while. Oh, you can hear me? Okay, good. So I'm going to get started doing that. Uh, Hopefully others will come on. I don't know. It was a last minute type thing. Just decided to do it. I was going to post the link in the comments, but so people could come up, but YouTube keeps blocking it. They don't like it. I guess I'll try it one more time. Yep, they blocked it again. But it's the one that's going in the ticker there. Um, it says I have to share the link another way. It's like, how am I supposed to do that? Hmm. Hi, Kane, and whoever else is here. I hope the picture's okay and everything, and not wigged out like it was last time. I tried to disconnect anything that could be connected to the router, so hopefully it won't mess up. So I'm going to get started, and y'all can watch. If someone wants to come up, then you have to get the link out of the ticker there because it won't let me paste it. Oh, you are not too dumb. I have tried before. Oh, you just run the app and you go through the setup and it runs you through and you say okay to everything. Or yes, I can't remember now. It sets up your sound and everything. You can do it on your phone even. I'm gonna go get my drink first, and then get started on my mess here. Not mess, but putting a few things on the shelves if I can find a place to put them. And hopefully the mic ain't in the way. I don't think so. And hopefully you can hear me when I get away from the mic. Don't mind my ripped up pants either. I caught him on the doorknob and ripped them. I shall return. And in my note. Okay. Climb over the mountain. Oh, I have returned. Kane is here. Hi, Rosanna. Um, whoever else is here that I didn't see. Kane, Kim, Rosanna. Yeah. I don't know if you'll be able to see it. Oh, let me show you. This is what I got me for hauling my canned stuff around. A little dolly, and this is an old trash can. And the dolly comes with a bungee to help hold it on there. And I got all my canned stuff in there that I just did. That the stuff that's in the video that I just uploaded. And now I have to find a table to put all of this in because I'll show you. It's really heavy. See? And I get tired of playing 3 or 4 or 5, 6,000 pickup. Every time I knock it over, and this plastic, you see how the lid's going sideways? It's so heavy it falls open on me and makes a mess. So I've got to dig out one of my cans here. Yeah, put it in. Yes, that is my walking stick. Because sometimes my legs don't work so good. And then, of course, like usual, I have to dig my way to it. Run out of places to put stuff. Woo. Don't worry, that's a box full of canning rings. I got a big tote down there full of them too. And I got like 300 of them in there. But now I just gotta get a container down here. Oh my goodness. It's a long way down here. I buried them all back here. So I'm gonna play in the empty. The one that's compatible. Well, that's finishing nails. Put that in there. Oh, there's the lid off the thing. I'm gonna put it over there. Cords and fuses and all kinds of junk. What plugs? Oh, Walmart. Yeah, we're definitely rolling. I like to them out. Those are the older ones and nothing works with it anymore. Finishing nails. Another finishing nails. What we got here? Wire nuts. That's what's in there. Someday I'm gonna have me a decent shed and something to put this stuff. The stuff that really shouldn't be in the house. I hope you can hear me. Christmas tree light hangers were outside. I got 2 cans of these things and I've never used them. I just pound nails and everything and hook them on the nails. I'm not fancy. Oh, what's in here? Something else? Oh, wire hangers. See, I'm making a mess. I'm hauling everything out to find a place to put my stuff, and I'm just making another mess. That's what always happens in here. I think I'll put it back while I do it. The ones I looked at already on that side. Oh, and I'm done. 3 more cans. I must have threw more up than I thought. Oops. Hope I didn't throw things I wanted. I got something in my eye. I like to covet your prayers too because somebody I know has the symptoms of COVID, so they took the test and they're waiting to find out if they have it. I hope not. Person close to me. But they don't want me to say anything, so I won't say nothing other than that. And they got me another jar of pickles. I gotta get under here anyway. Got one here already. I like my pickles. And I just knocked them. These ones are sliced ones. Or, I'm not sliced, wedges. You know, spears or whatever. Just gotta move some leaves back over in there. I really don't want to have my canned stuff that I do. That's hardware on the floor. The floor in here, it gets like a walk-in freezer. It gets very cold in here. And I don't want to break my glass on my jars, you know. With the metal can stuff, if it breaks, I clean up the mess and get rid of it. But I don't want to lose my canning jars. Those babies are hard to come by nowadays. Trying to get rid of some of the double stacking so I can like all over me. With my big old skis, I come walking in here to get something off the shelf. And I kick them and knock them all down. It's like dominoes, they all go down. Okay, that's that. Now, where am I going to put my new stuff? Oh, I have to shift some things around here, I think. Man, it's cold in here. Oh. But I got a heater sitting over there. It'll be kicking on pretty soon. You'll hear it more than it does. This junk. I need to do something else with this shelf. Empty all these drawers out and put my canning rings and lids and stuff in there. Oh. I don't really want to double stack here. I could with this stuff. Maybe I could shift some of that stuff up there. Because I do got to move some stuff anyway because I got jars back in here that I can't get to. So I could juggle all this stuff, take my jars all out of there. Then I can go all the way back to the wall with stuff. But I want things, the stuff I can easily accessible, like peas here and carrots and potatoes. Oh, what I didn't show you is I don't think, maybe I did. These are all the potatoes out of my garden this year. They all fit in one jar. Oh, don't know what kind of potatoes they were, but they were, I canned them with the skins on because the skins are real thin. They're, brand new fresh potatoes. Plus, I think it looks cool. I'll eat them anyway. Oh, no, I gotta get up from here. I got asparagus and stuff there. And I've been adding to it, like ketchup. Whoops. My barbecue sauce, I got 2 here and 2 there because I didn't have enough roll left there. So now I gotta get up out of here. This could be comical. Oh, oh. So I can put these back. Oh, goodness. Oh, not an easy task. These are canning clips. I bought 300 of them, and I went through probably don't have to. I think I'll take my painter over here. Wagner power painter. It was given to me and I've never ever used it. Put these up there. Where can I put my new stuff? Well, I gotta piece it in, I guess. I like to have it organized. Everything in its place. But it doesn't always work that way. I hate this stupid box back here. I still didn't find a can. I'm gonna have to rate. Oh, well, I could put this on the shelf over there. Where would I put them boxes? See, I have cases. I have 2 cases of each thing has 5 in it, and it's a 12-pack. But I took one out and I eat it. They're not my favorite food. They're pretty gross, actually. But hey, it's food. Maybe I'll just take the lazy way out and put this up here. Oh. There's a shelf right next to the. Well, it's pointing the wrong way. It's really actually this way from where you are. But it comes out backwards on the screen. This is a tapestry woman's jacket, but it's real heavy tapestry stuff. I see a really nice pillow there, sofa pillow. I'm going to cut this out eventually. And I cut the front out, leave the buttons and everything there, sew them shut though, and make a sofa pillow. That's a plan. I don't know if it's actually going to happen. I don't have as much gumption these days. I don't remember what I had here. Oh, sheets. Oh, this is a tarp. Green tarp. I'm going to go across here eventually. So when the days I want to, I can put a green screen up behind me. So you won't see my canned stuff. You'll see the whatever I put up for a green screen. Yeah. Eventually that's going up. Occasionally. Not all the time, but it's a really nice backpack here. Wish I knew what to do with it because I don't use them anymore. I think I used it once. All the time I had it. I got a leather one someplace here too. This is a hunting one for hunting stuff. It's got all kinds of pockets and stuff on it. I hate to get rid of it, but I keep it. I better not move it around. I'm going to end up in a tile pickup here. What is in here? Oh, here's where I put my stuff on storing. I can't feel that out. That's my other glasses. Oops. Lucky those. Bombs. Woo. I told you bombs. Daisy doesn't like it. I like to. That probably scared her off because she was right outside the door. She couldn't get in because the cart's in the way. Or was in the way. Oh man. Ooh. We're going to do all that stuff. How did my head get in there? Just falling apart. Why not? So it falls on the floor, they get to pick it back up again. Yeah. Well, this has got to get moved because I got to get to that shelf there. And it's really heavy. I should have took the other room from my man cave. Well, could have had it in here, but to put my pantry because this room is smaller than the other room. Is my wife's room. It's a lot bigger than this one. Oh well. This room gets nice and cool in the winter, so I thought it would be good for my canned stuff. Wouldn't, pop lids on me stuff. But I don't want it to freeze either. I have an infrared heater down here on the floor. So maybe I'll show you this up close. Using my cushion on my chair. I hope you could hear me. Oh, let me catch up here. Hi, Howie. Hi, Eileen. Oh, Tim, I hope she gets the job. Oh, is Tammy trying to get a job? Awesome. If that's what you guys want. Well, they said she will have to live her life up to if they cut her chances, or she would be paralyzed. Oh no. Oh, you were in the hospital, Howie? Oh, I'm sorry. Okay. Hi, Tammy. I didn't see you there either. Um, seeing she had an interview and tour of the MCC thrift store. Oh, that would be fun working there. Of course, I don't know. I worked at the Duval place, and boy, that thing was really busy. It was kind of like Goodwill or something. People would drop off their stuff, and oh my goodness, it was always a lot. Holly, that's a lot of weight. Are you going to be okay? Lockdown came to my island, and they don't let you in the hospital if you're around a member. Oh no! I hope you're okay, Holly. Surgery and now chemo and radiation. Uh-oh. So I haven't been. Oh man, I'm sorry, Holly. If he's even still here, I don't know. Oh, Holly, I'm so sorry. Went to a Christmas parade, Tim? Wow. I'm way back in the comments, people. Okay, shut up, Kane. That's where I left off, I think. Tammy's resting her back, but she's getting better. That's good. Yes, back pain is awful. I know. Tammy, you said, Grapey, what are you doing? I'm trying to find places to put the stuff that I canned in the video I just got done uploading a little bit ago. Well, it's all right here. This is sirloin steak and onions and A1 sauce in there. Can't see the meat, but it's in there. It shrunk up, and it always does. Let's see, now I gotta go back to the bottom to catch up or see what's just come in. Hi, Allie. Now my nose wants to run. Sitting on the floor down there. It's cool. Oh, my favorite peeps. If Tammy gets the job, she will run back of the warehouse. She will be the boss and have help lifting everything. I would hope so. When I was back there, could you guys hear me okay? Take everything off the shelves and start with a clean slate. It's amazing. The room you will find. Oh, Ellie, that's a job. I ain't gonna start tonight. Oh my goodness. Because you take it all off the shelf, it's all on the floor, and you can't move in here. Why don't you come here, Ellie, and you can reorganize it for me? Oh my goodness. You can hear Eileen? Okay. That's good, because I wasn't sure how this mic is working when I'm far away from it. Excuses, excuses. Yep, and I got a lot of them. They're called ouch, ooch, owie. If it stops hurting, I quit. Allie should see my basement. I'm clearing out and taking no prisoners. Oh boy. Yeah. So I gotta find places to put this stuff. See, what I need and what I might do is I actually need one or maybe two more of them shelves. I'd like to get one. Well, you can't. It should be over here on this side. Oh, it's the right side in the video. I can't believe it. It would be. Well, I think it would work. It might come right to here because those shelves, each one is 4 foot long. So I have to have. The light would be. I might have to move the light to put another shelf over to. It'll come way over here in the window. I don't care about that. Um, and then maybe I don't know if you can see it. No, you can't see it. Anyway, over on that wall, well, just past the air conditioner there, I have my gun cabinet over there. But on this side of it, closer to the air conditioner in the corner, which you can't see, all the way over, I think I have enough room to get one there too. And then maybe I can get everything that's in these boxes and stuff off the floor and on a shelf. So I have a bare floor here. That's what I want. I don't like stuff sitting all over the place. Sell, sell, sell. I can't sell anything. I try to put stuff all over Facebook Marketplace and Craigslist and everything else, and nobody ever calls me. Don't store food by the window. Nah, the light, it ain't no big deal like people say. I've canned for years and nothing, it ain't done nothing to anything. That's just an old wives' tale. Because we didn't always have the ideal situation to store everything in. So we had to make do with what we had. And, well, my mom in her pantry, she had a whole room, well, maybe a little bigger than this one, maybe a little smaller. And she had, my dad built her shelves all the way around the room. And on the one wall, right across the shelf, was a window. And right up to the window on the other side of the wall was shelves. She did it in there all the time and it never bothered anything. Oh, wait a minute. Rosanna, do you think Dog is going to be mad at me? Who's Dog? Hi, Owen. Take those linens off the shelves and whoops, and put your jars up. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking of doing. Let's see. High five, Vampy. Hi to you too, Owen. It's jumping on me right when I go to read when it jumps up on me. Well, I think he will think it's funny. You could, oops, where'd it go? You could always get thermal curtains. Yeah, you could do that too. Actually, I have some. The ones I took down in my bedroom are thermal. I made them. They're flowers and all that stuff that I don't really want in here, but they'll work in a pinch. They're the ones that are backed and stuff. Now, what did you do? Oh no, Tim. Eileen. Eileen, what is that? A hot dog? The little tiny icon in there, and I can't tell what it is. It looks like a hot dog. Is Dinka watching, or did he go under the bed? so you can see my linens. Let's see, what linens can you see? I don't see any linens. I can hide them. No, I'll show you. To turn my camera up so you can see a little more. See up there on the top? Got my quilt up there and my thermal blanket and bedspreads, quilts, pillows, extra pillows up there, my ozone machine, all that up there. So I might take all this off so I have more places to put my stuff. Flowers or not, it will work great. Yeah, it will. What I'd really like to do, there's a place up here. Whoops, I'm out of this now. There's a store up here by me. They sell like Naugahyde, or not Naugahyde, pleather, the vinyl stuff. And they have on a roll, they have this mossy oak camo material. If I put those up, it'd be dark as midnight in here. I don't like dark rooms. No, I don't care what kind of kid stuff's in here. No, I like light. Yeah, Owen. Yes, it is. Um, those curtains would be great in there. Yeah, they would. I took them down out of my room because they were kind of girly. But I don't really care in here. But still, in my videos, everybody would think it was kind of course, they probably do anyway with lace curtains. I just put them up so there would be curtains in here at least. So you couldn't just see right through and see in my room really easily from the road. You're enjoying your oil lamp? I hope so. Put up hippie beads. Oh, yeah. That would be crazy. Always right next to you under the blanket? Did he come up when he heard my voice again? So, what are you guys going to do for Thanksgiving? I told my kids to stay home because the COVID thing, which I hate even mentioning, but it's going pretty bad, I guess, up here. I don't see it, but that's what the governor says. Of course, she's a little bit nuts anyway, I think. But my daughter may come on, I don't know, because she's one of my subscribers now. Um, but yeah, her kids go to school, and the school kids, who knows what they bring home to the family, you know. So it's like, I don't want to chance it because if they go to school, they bring something home. Okay, then they come here. Well, I'm over to my parents right across the road all the time, and they're pushing 80. My dad will be 80 this next year. I don't want to take anything to him. Oh, I'm sorry, Roseanne. Talking to get you. I'm just making a traditional dinner. I don't know what my daughter's work schedule is. Yeah. I told my kids, I said, we may have to postpone Christmas too. We'll just do something after Christmas. It just it doesn't seem right doing all this stuff, but they got it now, I guess, where we can't have more than 6 people in our home. That's like, you're not going to tell me who I'm going to have in my own home. That's ridiculous. Yeah, I try to be careful and all that stuff, and I wear my mask and all that stuff, but telling me who I can have in my own home, it's like we have rights too. You know, some of that goes a little too far, I think. School should be closed? Yeah, it should be. I don't know. I'll probably find out at church tomorrow. I don't know if they closed our schools or not. I don't watch the news, so I don't know. Because it's not news. It's nothing but bad news. Complaining about one politician or another. I'm just tired of it. I don't watch it. You're not doing turkey dinner for one? Yeah. So my parents want me to come over there, because they don't want me being here alone by myself. But I don't know. Hi, Max Cobra 22. They're, they are closing our schools again on Tuesday here in Virginia. Oh, they're probably already closed here too. I don't know. I don't keep up with it. And if it wasn't so expensive, I mean, I've got the gifts from my grandkids and that already, but if it wasn't so expensive, I try to ship it to them, but the prices they want for that now are ridiculous too. We'll be staying in, gonna have our own little dinner. Yep, that's probably what I'll end up doing if I don't go to my mom's. I'm kind of torn there. I don't know what to do because I don't know how much longer I'm going to have my mom. She has the exact same disease my wife had. I mean, this could be her last Thanksgiving and Christmas. I don't know. We're doing 2 turkeys, one in the oven with all the trimmings, the other in the infrared infrared cooker. Oh, okay. I would like to put one out and smoke it with hickory, but don't have any. Virtual learning is very difficult for my son. It's also very unorganized. Yeah, I think it would be. How do the teachers know how the kids are doing? I don't know. I never watched it, so I don't know how they do that. How does the teacher know that the kids are actually doing their homework and stuff? Oh wow, I just got a notification. I'm live on my channel. Just now I finally got it. If you want to come up, people, YouTube won't let me post a link anymore. I'll try it again, but it keeps blocking it. Yep, YouTube rejected it again. So the link that's in the ticker going across is the right link. I changed it before the live stream started, but it won't let me put it in the comments anymore. Another change they just imposed on us. I know some parents that do their kids' work. Yeah, I can imagine that's going on too a lot. Once it was good, but too much. Work in danger. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I'm thinking about that too. You know, you did it once in Florida years ago. Oh, virtual learning type thing. Yeah, I think it would be really impossible to teach like one on one in a classroom. You know, you just don't have that kind of connection with the kids. You know. Yeah, I just don't think that it'd be very good. The infrared cooker makes a juicy, crispy turkey. Oh, that's cool. I always take my turkeys. I have turkey in the freezer, and we're going. I'm taking my dad over to a food bank tomorrow, and they're giving us Thanksgiving box, and there'll probably be another turkey in there, and then I'll have like three turkeys in the freezer. So guess what? Turkey noodle soup is going to be coming. Going to be getting canned. When I taught elementary school, I would have a kid turn in a paper written by their parent. Oh, that's awful. I would grade the parent and tell the child that they needed to redo the assignment. Good one. I was saying that I deep fried a turkey. Oh, yeah. Uh-huh. My son did that once. The place he worked at, he didn't do it, but they did. And he had some. He said it was really good. When I was in school, I didn't write papers. I rarely took tests. We save a turkey for Christmas dinner. Yeah. I have a sliced ham in the freezer right now waiting, and the turkeys too, so. Deep fried. I think I'm caught up so far. But yeah, I think I'm hitting it. I think my best bet is to take that down up there. But I don't know where I put it because what you can't see, I got a bunch of, you can see the part of the one box here. I got another box over there behind it, one over there, stuff over there on that table. It's a lot of it is stuff that should be in a shed, and I don't have a shed. My heart is happy that you're doing fine. I'm doing the best I can. I walk by faith and not by sight. I think I thought I saw another one come. I guess not. And let's see more. I should turn that other light on. Maybe it would show a little better if I could reach it. Move over, Beethoven. Well, if that helps or not. What just fell? Hi, Tammy's Kitchen. I got a feeling I know who that is. Yeah. Yeah, we heard about your back. Sorry it's so bad for you. Oh, I did miss some. Hello, everyone. Just stopped to see everyone. Hi, Tammy. We got two Tammys on here now. I really liked biology class. Flew through math. I liked history the most, but failed English terribly. My thing was math. I hated it, and I still do. And half the stuff they said we had to learn, I've never used, like algebra. They put ink on chickens' feet and stick it on a paper and have them scratch a bunch of lines, and it doesn't mean anything. I've never used it. Whoops. Like Tammy and Owen and Grampy. God will get me through this. Medication are working. Yeah? Wait, it seems up there awful high. Yes. Well, I'll pray for you, Tammy. I know I will. I like the name of your channel now too, Tammy. Tammy's Kitchen. That sounds good. Who thought that one up? Was it you or Tim? Did well in English and history. Yeah, me too. Hated math and science. I love science. I took every kind of science I could get in school. I loved it. Biology, modern biology, traditional biology, advanced biology, chemistry. I did do electronics too. Meteorology. I did all that stuff. Conservation. All of that. Did well in all that stuff. And I can't figure out, because there's math and stuff involved in some of that stuff. But I did fine in that, but in math in school, that was a joke. A big joke. Tim, you couldn't have done too poorly in English. You just used the word terribly, which is an adverb, perfect sentence structure. I give you an A plus. There you go, Tim. Right from a teacher. Hi, my name Jeff. Douglas McDougie. I hacked my cat to death. Okay, if you say so. Uh, we had to pass 12th grade English to graduate. My teacher gave me a D to get me out. Oh, gee. I hated school too, Roseanne. So my name Jeff, where are you from? You sound like a seductive version of Piglet from Winnie the Pooh. Okay, if you say so. Goodbye. Tim, I wish I had known you that. We're the same age. You could have cheated off me. Yeah. Seems like the trolls are out tonight. Oh, and I see we have lurkers too. It's funny when I call them out and I say, I see we got lurkers too. Suddenly the numbers drop. As soon as I know that I'm onto them. It's okay. I sound like Pebbles. Whatever. Yeah. I don't care anymore. It is what it is. There ain't nothing I can do about it or nothing I want to do about it. Happy the Pew State must be walking around the house again because Deacon's racing around, growling and barking. Oh, for God's sakes, don't let him out. You would have been blinded by her beauty and failed everything. Skook. Oh my gosh, excuse me. Well, the lurkers disappeared already. As soon as I said it, they're gone. They'll be back. I loved school, did well in English, history, science, art. Iffy on the math, though. Yep, that's the way it was with me. All the good stuff. But I learned more about math out of school than I ever did when I was in it. They should just teach kids addition and subtraction because multiplication, we all figured that out. Oh, yeah. That was a little clean, dirty joke. Um, be right back. Okay, Ellie. I don't know how much time I got left on StreamYard. If it runs out, I'll just kick up another one on Streamlabs or something. Me too, Grampy. Later, I took accounting and bookkeeping. Yeah, but when I was in school, I math was not my thing. But after I got out of school, I do my own income tax and all that stuff. I never could have did that in school. I couldn't understand it. The teachers just didn't take time with us. I hardly went to school and dropped out before ninth grade was done. I dropped out in the 11th grade, but it was like 11 and three quarters. Because that was only because we had ordered all of my senior pictures and our gown and rings and all that stuff. And then they called me to the office, and it was like 2 weeks before we were supposed to graduate. And they told me I wasn't going to because I was short a couple of credits. So I said, you could have told me that in the 10th grade or whatever when I had a chance to make it up. But they were crooked in school because they didn't like me. Hardly anybody did. And they could have let me know when I had time enough to maybe do something about it. but they didn't. So I threw the books at them and I walked out and never went back. I did take the GED test twice, each time, and I have the chart up there. My writing and reading and science skills are all the way, way up there. But the thing was, they gave me math, and it was algebra and calculus and stuff like that. I never did that stuff. I mean, I took a special course through Michigan Works. That was a place where people that were on assistance, they made you go. Well, there was a mathematician that came in there, and she taught me, like, I don't know, a good 2 years almost, trying to teach me how to do algebra, and I could not get that stuff. So I did what I could, and I took it twice, and then I didn't make it, and I said, never again, I'm done. Shame on your teachers. They should have embraced your wanting to learn and helped you. They didn't. My school. There's a whole other story that I could tell there about, but I don't, because there's people that would judge me and everything I say. They say that never happened. When it did, I was there, but I won't go there because of that reason. There's people that I know watch and they don't comment until I say something that they don't like. Then they attack me offline or by email. And it's most of the time it's not strangers, put it that way. Yeah, I didn't do good in geometry either. I mean, I did okay, but algebra and what really irked me on my GED test was in our school they never taught anything about calculus. I didn't even know what it was, but it was on my test. I didn't understand it, so I faked my way through it, and I missed it by 2 points. And that was just guessing at the answers. I didn't know. I couldn't understand it. I didn't know what they wanted me to figure out. But I did. I had one of my sections of my test was I had to do an essay, and I wrote one. And one of the instructors said to me, "That's the best story I ever read," because I wrote about. In order for me to do it, I had to write about something I was into. So I wrote about somebody that I thought about a lot about, and it was easy for me. So my teacher, I wanted to be a beach bum. Yeah. They should make auto shop mandatory. I feel they should teach more life skills. Yes, and home ec should be back too. They don't teach that up here. I took home ec in school. I loved it, and they stuck me in it more or less because it was that I they needed a class to put me in to get some credit, and that's what was open and it had enough room in it, and so they shoved me in it. And I liked it. There's cooking and stuff like that. That was right up my alley. I had no trouble with that. They tested me and found that I was the top 1% of the country. I never did anything with my smarts other than what I wanted to do. Well, that's the way it should be, Tim. Ugh, I agree 100%, Ellie. They need to teach life skills, things that can make a living doing. Yes, shop, home ec, vocational school. Yeah, different things like that. Actually, I think they should be taught common sense because they're not in schools anymore. And well, life. They don't parents they don't teach their children common sense. I think that's a big thing that's needed nowadays. And farming or gardening or home agriculture, put it that way. I was in the FFA and stuff too in school, so I learned that stuff because I grew up around a community of farmers. That was pretty much a big thing up here. You're going to get off now, Tammy? Okay, thank you for coming. My dad quit school at 16, lied about his age, and joined the USN. What's the US? Oh, Navy? Got GED, night school, yeah. Tim, my dad taught me to do in life what makes you happy. You have one life. Exactly. Unless it's hurting people or, bad things. I don't agree with that, but because some people say that and then they live not so good. I've always been hands-on and have the memory of an elephant. Me too. I ran the whole maintenance department from memory. Yep. When I worked with my daughter for free at Tim Hortons, I ran the whole kitchen while she was out waiting on police officers, getting their donuts and stuff. I was baking the donuts and the cookies and decorating them and all that stuff. 'Cause that was right up my alley. And my thing was when I went in the kitchen like that is I had to organize the job the way it made sense to do things. And then it made it so much easier. You like peanuts? So do I. Most elephants do, don't we? You have a memory of an elephant? Yep. Elephants like peanuts. Or so they say. I don't know. I've never fed them peanuts. I don't know. Tim, but you don't like peanut butter. Oh, on my shelf back here, behind that white plastic thing, there's like 65 jars of peanut butter in there. But it's the bad stuff. The kind with hydrogenated oil. I don't like that stuff. I like the natural stuff. You hate peanut butter. I don't hate it, but if it's natural and it's chunky peanut butter, I'll eat that by the spoonful. Sit down with a spoon and stick my face shut and everything. And I like one peanut butter cake that my brother-in-law gave me a recipe for, and occasionally peanut butter cookies. But I'm not into Reese's Pieces, or not Reese's Pieces, but Reese's Cups, It's too much peanut butter. Believe it or not, when I can eat the peanut butter right off the spoon, for some reason, in Reese's peanut butter cups, there's like too much peanut butter or something. I don't know what it is. That's the only thing I can have sitting like on my desk here. It could sit there for months. I would eat it. Oh, peanut butter cake. Do a video. Oh, I might. It's really good. Really, really good. Oh my goodness, it's good. It's not your standard cake either. It's a cooked one. I mean, parts of it are cooked on the stove top. Should I say? Of course, the cake's cooked, but I mean, it's when you're making it. Is it a textural thing, or is it because it like sticks to the roof of your mouth? All I got to do is get buy me a piece of or get a loaf of store bought white bread. Oh, that stuff. Homemade white bread, I can eat that, but that stuff they sell in the store, that's some nasty stuff. It gets stuck to the roof of my mouth. Tim Dog left you a comment on your video. Wasn't mad. Oh, are you talking about Iron Dog? Thank you, Eileen. He was in the Korean War. Oops, Tammy, I must have missed. Oh, your dad went in the Marines at 17. Okay, sorry, Tammy, I missed that comment. My dad was never in the military, but his brother was my favorite uncle. He was in 20 some years anyway. Hi, Becky FB. How am I doing? I'm doing great. And I'm not getting anything done, which always happens. I gotta go over there and at least, you know, make it look like I'm doing something. I think that for right now, anyway, I will shift some of the things off the other shelves and move them down and put the stuff there, or try to fit some of it in up there or up on that one. Up on that shelf up there is a lot of dehydrated stuff. Pretty much the whole shelf is. Always had an excellent memory, got highest score in the test in English. We had to read something, none of us understood it. I passed because I remembered what I read. Told teacher that. Yeah, I did too. Your dad was in the Coast Guard. I have my um, cousin's husband is a member of the Coast Guard. He would be 102. Where'd that comment go? It jumped up on me. Oh, where'd it go? I lost it. There it is. That jumped up on me again. He would have been 102 years old this month. My sweet dad. I miss him. Thank God I'm like him and not my mother. Oh, I'm lucky I'm not like my mom or dad. Yeah, I'm just saying that because I think some things too, but I can't say. Take stuff off the shelf. Find it a home somewhere else in your house where you'll use it. That's just it. I won't. You lost your dad when I was 37. I hope you remember me. My name used to be here was Blessings for the Body. Oh, okay. Um, I don't know if I knew your first name or not. But I do remember that. Blessings for the Body. Wow, that's been a while. And my dad lives right across the road. Dad would be 94. Yeah. Flying Pizza, how are you? Hello, I'm new here. Well, welcome. Your dad is 78. He's a crackpot. Yeah, my dad is 79. I think he'll be 80 in June. First name is Rebecca. Yes, I think I remember that now. Call me Becky. Yes, it's been a while since I've been on here, buddy. Yep. Well, welcome back anyway. YouTube has been unsubscribing people too on me. Oh, let's see. So where are you from, Flying Pizza? Are you in the pizza business? 'Cause man, I could use one right now. Oh, I love pizza. Oh, you had lung cancer, Eileen? Oh, your mom is 79. She lives alone and is fiercely independent. Yeah, there's something I could say to that too. Well, you know, Tim, you and I talked about a certain someone. Yeah, I need mine too. I'm starting to think you're my sister. Well, she is. If anyone wants to come up, you got to take the link out of the ticker that's going across the bottom of the screen because they won't let me put it up. Hey, Southern Prairie, how are you? You snuck in. I didn't see you. I saw Rosanna's comment. That's how I knew you were here. Oh, oh. We are friends on Facebook. Oh, oh. I wish I could post a link. Everybody, I have a new private group for my subscribers on Facebook too. It's Grampy Campy's Bear Creek Homestead on Facebook. And the only way you get in there is if you're a subscriber. And I can verify it because that allows me to keep trolls out. Yeah, I'm glad to see you too, Southern Prairie. Rebecca on Facebook. I have to look again. I know we are, but I can't think of who you are. So anyway, if anyone wants to, um, what I'll try and do is the video I posted tonight. Um, I can put the link in the description if that would help. Will it, I will send you a private message, and you will know. Okay, it'll be interesting because I know I've talked to you, but I can't figure out who you are. I know by your picture that I know you, but I know so many people. It's hard to keep everybody straight. Oh, cheese stick! I want some. I should go out and get me some. I got shredded cheese though. Oh well, it eats too. I don't have Facebook. Oh come on, Tim. Was that you just now? Okay, now I know who you are. Yeah. Oh, okay, yeah. Hey, my thumbs work tonight. I typed that without making a bunch of mistakes. Well, that's why I wanted to do a private group on Facebook because only people from my subscribers can be in there and know because it's private and nothing outside of my channel goes on in there. Like things we talk about as subscribers, as family. It's only us that are in that group. It's not open to the public. That's what I like about it because I have control over who I allow in there. Some of you, I mean, you got to go through a questionnaire thing before you can even get, you know, a message sent to me that you want to join. But I took, and some of you people like Eileen, let's see, who else? I can't think of the names right now. A bunch of them anyway that are on here all the time. They're pre-approved. I just added them. But you won't get any of the garbage that Facebook stuff, you know, if you just go to that. Yep, Eileen's in. I can't think of who else. I added like probably 15 people. People are so mean these days. Yes, they are. Deborah, how are you? Oh, that reminds me. Oh, I gotta get your boxes out too. I got them sitting right here, all taped up, ready to go. But it's got to get them out. I need to retape them because I used well this stuff, the T-Rex tape, because that's all I had, or I thought all I had. But I have some scrapping tape. Oh no, it's gone again. Where did I put it? Oh well, I had it sitting here. I moved it somewhere, now it's gone. I had to retape it anyway because I don't know if they'll accept the T-Rex tape on the box. They might not want to send it. I'll try to remember. Oh, I gotta go through the emails again and find your address again. I think you did email it to me. Get the dang thing's address, and then all I gotta do is remember to take them out the door the next time I go to the post office. I wish I knew ahead of time what they cost. Unfriended and blocked a lot of haters due to political BS. Yeah, I'm just, I know I'm just an old heathen, but I have faith in my maker. Yes, I do too. And you're not, Tim. You're my brother. And I mean that in the most sincerest way possible. We were created by the same maker. Becky, yes, it's going to get worse. The globalists are going to try the reset, the reset in the USA. This is NWO, global communism. Yeah, that's where it's headed, that's for sure. Yeah, I don't understand that, Eileen, either, because people just aren't good at adulting anymore. I've said that in quite a few different comments. It's like you and I and other people I know are on opposite sides, but we're still friends. It's like, why can't they just, I don't understand it. All I can think of is Satan's got a hold of them and just trying to create a big divide, you know, because a house divided can't stand. Well, friendship is that house. I feel the need to say there's some people you keep in your heart, but just not in your life. And I know what you mean there, Tim. Exactly. Blessings, Ellie. Oh, Ellie's leaving? Oh, okay. Bye, Ellie. Love you too. Thanks for coming. Well, let's see. Um, it's like my friends that are on the opposite side that I'm on. I tell you right now, if we met each other, it would be a hug fest, and I mean squeezing and everything else. And it wouldn't matter what side of the aisle we were on. You know, it just. Ugh. Oh yeah, I know, Eileen. That's ridiculous. Yeah, I have two devotions daily, and it helps with all of this going on. Keeping my faith in Christ. Yes, me too. The best I can, and I'm sure I mess up all the time. But he loves me, even if nobody else does. I don't really care anymore. I mean, I do, but it's like people gonna hate nowadays for anything and everything. And I think the this COVID thing where everybody's locked up indoors and all that stuff and can't do anything isn't helping anything, you know? Because you can't take somebody, like certain people, a lot of us here, we stay home pretty much all the time and we have no problem with it. But you get some people that are used to going out working every day or, doing the things they do that lead active lives. And when they're suddenly forced into being the Waltons, when they're used to being, I don't know, something different, really active, put it that way, they get shoved into this kind of lifestyle. It's frightening actually for them. I love you, Grandpa. You are kind, understanding man. I try to be. I wasn't always. No, I wasn't. But the Lord's done a number on my life, I'll tell you. Yeah, that too. Yeah, that happens when you've been through something, Jim. Jesus is the main one we need. We need Him each and every day. Yes, we do. Each morning I get up, I read my Bible, and I pray all day long. He's been good to me. I got so much to thank Him for. I do too. There's so many things that have been going right in my life that weren't before. It's and when I say that to you guys that I feel your prayers and stuff, I really do. Stupid F now is repeating itself. Oh no. Watching what I have been warning America about for over 30 years is very hard at times. Yes, it is. It sure is. And when you know something's coming and you can see the signs and you tell people and they treat it like it's, you don't know what you're talking about. You're an idiot. Well, yeah, not so. The shoe could very well be on the other foot. Let's put it this way, I'm not as dumb as I seem. Oh, oops. Maybe love you no matter red or blue. Exactly, I mean. But you and I talk quite a bit. You know how I stand and I know how you stand. But hey, we're brother and sister in the Lord. That's what matters. You know. Noah tried to tell them also the flood was coming, and they wouldn't listen. Yep. So they're not going to listen today either. Nope, they won't. You can know in your heart and been told things that you know are true and tell your best friends. They chuck you off. They won't listen to anything. It's like the Lord could give me a direct word for somebody, say, don't do this or this is going to happen. I tell them they'll go out and do it anyway. I've seen it. I was quite upset about something, God, the past couple of weeks. Just when I'm about to give up, the blessing appeared. Once again, the Lord was right on time. That's awesome, Kim. He always is. You know why he does that, and I know you've heard it before. It's so that you know when it does happen that it was him, that he did it. You have no doubt in your mind. Yep. Yes, he is, Eileen. That's for sure. It breaks my heart too for the people that won't listen when you try to tell them about the Lord, and they get downright nasty sometimes, and you know where they're headed, and then they just won't listen. Uh, I guess how I feel to the point of tears in my heart, feeling like it's going to break, is exactly how Jesus feels when he looks down and he sees something he loves so much that he gave his life for, just turn their backs on him and do all kinds of unspeakable things against him. Just I saw that picture one time where Jesus was looking down at the world and a big old tear coming out of his eye and stuff. It's like, that's got to be pretty bad because they say there's no tears in heaven. You know? Ugh. Yep, I know Southern Prairie, it happens all over. What I try, what I've been doing lately is I try to use discernment. Like if the Lord inspires me that somebody needs to hear something and not until, then I'll say something about the Lord. Now, I have pushed and told people about the Lord before all the years that I can remember, and I've always had the door slammed in my face. I never won anyone to the Lord. But when I listened and was sensitive to the Lord, and when I told somebody about the Lord, it ended up in salvations. Because the other time it was me wanting it, not because the Lord was calling that person. You know, it's. I firmly believe though. I mean, it's so ingrained in me. If there's enough people that call themselves Christians in the United States, that if each one of us could win just one person, that we could take the world for Christ. I really think so. Yes, it is watching a family member that way. Wouldn't that be something? I challenged everybody in that one video I made to tell me in my next live stream, which could be this one, I guess, um, someone that you told about the Lord, you know, in the last week. Because if we could just do one person a piece, just one person, but not foolishly, don't just go out there and start blurting out the story of the Lord because they got to want to hear it. They got to be ready to hear it or they're not going to listen, you know. But start praying for God to send you someone. That's what I always do. And there'll be someone when you least expect it. Someone will come along. It's amazing. I guess he knows that our heart is right and we want to do what he wants us to do. And when we ask, he will. But well, he's faithful and just, and he will send someone. That's what happens to me. I have to be careful what I ask for when it comes to that, because he'll get me. Someone on Facebook called me a POS. Another said they hoped that I would die a painful death, all because of politics. Yeah, I'm sorry, Eileen. I have to watch myself because I'm very, 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 very into my president. And when someone comes and they say something against him, to keep my mouth shut. And that's not me. That's the devil. He wants to cause division. It's like some of them are my friends, and I could easily jump in there and say something off the wall and destroy your friendship. Why? It's stupid. So I'm learning to fight that. I'm sorry for everybody that have went through that. Trying to help a family member who only pays, oops, who only pays to Mother Mary, prays to Mother Mary, not Jesus. Brainwashed by the old Roman Catholic Church. Yeah, I know. That's sad, isn't it? I have that in my family also, yes. See, I can't sit here and not end up talking about the Lord somewhere. See, I came in here to do stuff over there, and now I'm off on another subject. Just, it happens. FB isn't a daunting task, but I try to pray for them. Yeah, things on. I just let it go. Prayed for them. Southern Prairie. True now, so true. Same here, Eileen. All you can do is pray for them. Yes, really, you're doing a lot by doing that. You know, I think people underestimate how powerful prayer is. Really, actually is. You have to agree with Tim. What Tim said, and they will attack and say vicious things about people that are really actually trying to live right. Yeah. You try. I try to help you posting prayers, scripture, etc. Who was that to, Eileen? Did I miss it? Oh, Owen? Okay. My daughter is dating a Catholic. It's a real struggle as a dad. I have to guide her without offending her. That's really, yes. That's like another thing in my private Facebook group. I don't want any links to anything in there. I want to keep it just about my channel and what goes on here. Like, I don't know, if we talk about something, we could carry it over into that group to maybe go further with it or something, but it's private. That's what I like about it. Tim, whoops, where'd it go? Tim, yes, that is not easy. It's like walking through a minefield. Yeah. I never remember a time when people were so evil in their responses to political views. Yeah, I know. Fat fingers. Well, yeah, that's as bad as arthritic fingers. They don't go where you want them to. I never. Oh, I read that one already. Yeah. Hmm. What Paul said to Timothy about enduring hardship as a good soldier of Jesus Christ. Yes, Tammy, it's Satan. He knows that the Lord is winning. Listen before it gets removed. Oh, I'm not going to do that. Ooh, oh, I forgot to tell her. Oops. Okay, where is it? Where'd she go? Hi, Rosemary. Satan is getting desperate. Yep, he knows his time is short. That makes me happy. I want to see that in a place. Shove him back where he belongs. Oh, Grampy, I found the Facebook group. I sent a friend request to you. Oh, okay. Oops, I knew I was on a good streak of not screwing up. I had to recorrect that one. Good to see you too, Rosemary. If things go wrong and trials beset us, this isn't a reflection of the power and genuineness of God's love. No, He says, in this life you will have problems. You will go through things. But it's what you do with those problems. Yep, we do. We live in a fallen world yet. Happy I do not add many people to my Facebook at all. Just the ones I can trust. I knew I could trust you when I was on here before, buddy. Okay. Are you sure? I could be a stalker. I don't go anywhere to stalk anybody. And I don't know how to do that anyway. I would get caught immediately. Nope, he hasn't promised us a rose garden. No, not this present world anyhow. Yep. But I look at it like every time the Satan, when he throws an arrow at me and or does something to me that puts me through some kind of HE double hockey sticks here on Earth, he's adding a crown to my piles that I get to present to the Lord and lay down at His feet someday. So it's like, bring it on. You know, all he can do is kill me, and then how am I losing? I will be standing before the Lord, which I've always wanted in the first place. So, no, no. I know you're a wonderful man of God. Oh, I don't know. I'm just an evil person like everybody else. I try to be a good person, but I mess up too. Minor arthritic, swollen, neuropathy, numb pain, carpal tunnel, pain, still typing. That sounds familiar. Sometimes the voice to text works and sometimes it doesn't. Yeah. Amen. Yeah. That's, I guess when you come to my live streams, you never know what you're going to get. I started off planning to do something totally different, and then the Lord takes over, and I end up this way. I think God removes people from our lives because they cannot go where He's leading us. Exactly. You said a mouthful there, Tim. Big time. And I know what you mean. Yep, yep, yep. Like it says, I think it's Ecclesiastes, I think it is, or Isaiah. Can't remember now. To everything there is a season. You know. Uh, oh Yang, somebody also said, "Get behind me, Satan," to me. Then she deleted it, but I saw it beforehand and called her on it in front of everyone. She shut up. On Facebook? Oh, okay, yeah. See, when I post things on Facebook anymore, if I know that someone's not going to like it, I don't go back and read the comments. I just, whatever they want to say, they say it. But in my groups, there I carry the axe and I will get rid of anybody. Tim, also to protect us. Exactly. Oh. I used to watch you all the time when your little wife was living. I loved her. Her and I both has problems with our lungs. I'm only 51. I'm also on oxygen 24/7. I'm fighting with lupus, lung disease, and chronic myeloid leukemia. Oh, yeah, my mother has the exact same thing as my wife did. Right down to the heart problem and the lung problem. She has the same disease that she had. She lives right across the road. And that it's so hard watching my mother. It's hard for me sometimes to deal with because I know what's going to happen because I've been through it not long ago. Well, the 12th of December will be 12 months, or the 11th of December. So that was really weird too. In November, I posted that it was 11, 11, 11. For me, it was weird because every 11th, you get this little twinge in your heart. I guess I don't know how to describe it other than that because that's the day that my wife passed. She wasn't home for Thanksgiving. She wasn't home for Christmas. Well, she passed before Christmas. I just told her I was praying for her. And I'm sure she didn't like that. LOL. Too bad. Yeah. What you did is you heaped coal on her head, Eileen. Because you said that you pray for her. She's never going to forget that. She might not say she doesn't like it, but someday, when the Lord comes knocking at her door, if he ever does again, tried to say she woman didn't need my prayers. I told her I beg to differ. Yeah, 'cause he's let me live long enough to raise all of my children. That's all I ask. My baby boy is now 21. Oh, it's, yeah, I know the Lord kept me from being there with my wife when she passed because we were always together all the time. And except for when she was working, but after that it was all the time. And I think he knew what it was going to do to me and stuff. So, because my truck wouldn't start the day she passed, I was there the day before. I went to go down there and it wouldn't start. And I called to tell her, I guess I won't be able to come down because the truck won't start. And later on, they called me and told me that they were working on her. Oh, thanks, Eileen. It was it was the hardest thing I ever went through. I'm not going to say it was easy because it wasn't, but the Lord's been with me every step of the way. And then you guys around there, some of you more than others, because some of you were, we were in contact a lot, and that meant a lot to me. It still does. It was, yeah, it was. She was almost an hour away, and I'm here and trying to. I never believed in mental telepathy, but I was trying to send messages to her like, hang on, I'm trying to get there and all this stuff. Then they called me and said it was over. You got no idea how that felt. The, the desolation and stuff that you feel and all of that. Just, and to this day, there's no other noise in the house. Like, she would be sitting out in the living room. And just the fact that I knew she was there, if that makes any sense. And it's like, I would sit here, even doing live streams, and I hear her cough and stuff. So I know she was still with me. But now it's so different. I remember that I watched you that day. Oh, well, to me, there's a day that is coming. There'll be no more sickness or pain or death, or when he will wipe away every tear from our eyes. Yes. Well, I'm telling you, I never had an experience. I don't know how to tell you this, but I could actually feel him sitting so close to me. I mean, we go down the road and stuff. Everywhere I go, he's with me, and I talk to him just like he's actually sitting there because I feel it. He's right there with me all the time, closer than ever before, in a different way. Oh, thanks, Becky. I know a lot of people did. I can't thank everybody because there's new people telling me all the time that they were praying and stuff. People that I never even knew were watching. You know, well, see, Southern Prairie, I am an honest person to the best of my ability, but I am a man. I'm human. I'm evil, but I try to be as honest as I know how. When it's really hard to put, you know, a really deep pain like that into words that people can understand. Like if I was good at it, you would all be feeling it too, but to a more degree because it would be more realistic. But I don't know how to do that. Yep, I talk to the Lord every day, several times a day. I pray for every one of you guys every day, several times a day. Depends. Sometimes it's once a day. If He drops it in my spirit to pray, sometimes I don't even know what I'm praying for, who I'm praying for, anything else. But that's not important. What's important is that I pray. That's what He cares about. You know? Yes, He is. But I wish I was really, really eloquent with words where I could say things to get the point across to what I'm trying to say. Other times I could write, oh, really wonderful stuff. It ain't me doing it. It's coming from Him. And then when I try to do something to encourage somebody or something, sometimes I fumble over the words. Oh, what's Stone Crow's homestead? Oops. Jesus was in human form. He understands pain and suffering. Yes, that's true. God lets us know who our brothers and sisters are in Christ. We can feel the Spirit from each other. Yes. I know there's a lot of special people that come to my channel. Oh, I wish I could hold every one of you guys and just hug you guys and try to make you feel what I feel about you guys. That I don't know how. Could you remember Moses? I worked miracles through him. Oh yeah. Hog was supposed to be God. Oh, yeah. You having typing troubles? There's no one of us that are perfect. We all do wrong and sin. What matters is to ask you for forgiveness and do our best. And love, love, love. Yes. And if I've ever done anything to offend you guys, I really didn't mean it that way. Um, Sometimes, or all the time, I wear my heart on my sleeve, and it's like if I feel something, I'm going to say it, and I have to watch myself, try to police myself, I guess. But if I have, I ask for forgiveness, and I'm really trying not to get into that stuff again because I appreciate every one of you guys more than you even know. And I'm not just saying it like some people do on YouTube. I really actually mean it. Because I know when you talk about the Lord, you're really stepping out in faith because there's so many different opinions about everything out there to do with the Lord, too. It's like you're taking a chance of someone you really care about stepping on their toes and saying the wrong thing just because it's something you think. Doesn't mean they're wrong or that you're wrong, you know. He truly has a wonderful, loving heart. Yeah, that's my problem sometimes because I feel things deeper than other people do, and I've always been that way. It's really hard sometimes to live in a world where you you feel like you're not understood. People don't understand you. And I used to, when I was growing up, I was the same way. And it was like, I would ask God, why did you have to give me a heart like this when nobody cares? It just, ugh. And the things I went through, I'm telling you, I ain't gonna go into that, but there's a lot of things I could say that I don't. We may be sinners, but not evil. That's Satan and his minions. Yeah, and he will use anyone, even Christians. Maybe you are shining light for us in this dark, murky world. No, I'm not. I'm just me. It's him. It all goes to him. Anything you see in me that's any good, it comes from him. Please don't put me on a pedestal, because as soon as you do, I'll do something to fall off or get knocked off. I don't mean to, but I'm human, you know. The faithful around us, their example will help us to stand like Timothy. We need to intimately know, whoops, where'd that go? Other faithful believers so we can draw strength from them. Yeah, Rosemary, I talk to God frequently in my own way. But when I pray in a group, I feel a little awkward. But I know God understands. I'm the same way, Rosemary. Don't feel bad. That's why Jesus said in his word when we go pray, he says, go into your closet. Well, back then, it was a prayer shawl. That was your closet. But it's like, I don't go out and pray in front of people to be seen by people. The Lord meets you where you're at. It's like, I want him to be there. I want him to hear my prayers. Like, I don't care about anybody else. Yes, when I'm praying on here for you guys to hear or something, that's a different thing, but the Lord's still in it, or else I ain't going to do it. Uh, I really believe that when you give prayer for somebody, that it should yield something. Uh, if the Lord ain't in it, what's the purpose? You know, love to be here, Grampy. Oh, thanks, Owen. That didn't come out like Owen. It came out kind of like Owen. I didn't mean that. My nose is a little stuffed up now. Maybe you do just fine getting your point across. Yeah, I don't want to offend people though, because you know how, like say you go to a church and you just love the pastor. He's up there preaching the sermon or something, or talking about the Lord. He'll say one thing that you don't agree with. I've seen people leave the church over stupid stuff like that. He's a man up there. He's human, just like the rest of us. Even if he did say something wrong, he's human. He made a mistake. Oops. At least he's brave enough to get up there and do it. And that's kind of the same thing. It's when you're on YouTube and stuff, and you talk about the Lord and stuff. If you try to monitor everything, you're going to lose people. That's for sure. So I just say what I'm going to say. That people drop off like flies. Oh, well, they do. They weren't meant to be here, I guess. That's, I can't, I'm not a pastor, and therefore I'm not controlled in what I say. I'm going to talk about the Lord the way He's real to me, you know. And I appreciate that you guys do too. You are our shining light too old. We are glad you are here with us. Yep. Rosemary, I feel the same way. I sing in church for 40 years and it still feels that way when I get up. But then the spirit comes down and I don't know nothing then. Oh, I'm always trying not to judge. Yeah. And it's so easy. I fall into it myself. I'm honest, I do. I'll be listening to a pastor, and he'll say something, like we all do. Get that? Oh, okay. But the best thing to do when you hear something like that is go into God's Word and see what He says. But go into it with an open mind because you know what? You could be the one that's wrong. Or you could be the one misinterpreting something the pastor meant or said. But I know also you don't touch somebody's that's anointed by the Lord. The Lord will not forgive you for that. If that pastor is called, he's also anointed by God. You don't want to rise up against him because that's a real touchy subject there. You don't want to come up against somebody like that. You pray for him. I mean, it's different if they're radical, or something, way out there in another, like cult stuff or something like that. But if it's someone he's trying his best to be good and to do what the Lord tells him, and he makes a mistake, leave the person alone. He's only human. Don't leave the church because of some stupid little thing. Half the time, if you take the time to talk to the pastor about it, it could be worked out easily. Or you might get enlightened to what he actually meant that you didn't understand when he said it. Maybe I mean a shining light if you have the ability to have videos that give hope and fellowship to all of us. Oh, that's amazing, Tammy. I really do try to do that as best I can. The thing I like is you accept me, folks. True friendship. Oh yes, I'm not in a place to judge anybody, and I try to live that way. It's hard. Oh, it's hard when you see those people out there. Oh, you know the kind. Oh yeah. Oh, some things happen, and you know what I mean too. To try and have the Lord get you and say, no, no, don't do it. Because I have my moments. Like I'll be going through Facebook and I'll see something. And the first thing that comes to my mind is not so scriptural and not so Christian sometimes. And to put those thumbs into action, that's the thing that you just gotta, woo, you know, he has promised never to leave you or forsake you. Yep. Yeah, you know that sometimes I just want to slap people. Oh, you ever just want to give somebody a good what's the matter with you? No. Oh, oh, And some people don't need a head slap. They need a monkey wrench or a 2x4 or a steel beam. Just kind of a good one. I know. Oh, yes, Son and Prairie. It is. Oh, learning to control this. That is such a battle. Oh, oh boy. Yeah, just. I finally learned to walk away. It's so freeing. Yeah. Once you get off your blessed assurance and do it. But the problem is getting up. Because the second you turn your brain to something else, it's over with, you're away from it. But it's like, you want to get into it. It's so hard. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's another thing, Tammy. Yeah, trying to fix everybody's problems. Oh, yes. I wear my heart on my sleeve. And if somebody writes to me, tells me they need prayer for something, I'm on it. you know, and then sometimes I just get led to say something. Some of you have probably gotten emails from me before that were quite in depth. It just happens. But the thing is knowing when to do it and when not to do it. Yes, well placed boot works. And sometimes, Tim, though, I don't think a boot is quite effective enough. Sometimes you want something a little more, with a little more bang to it. Oh, jeez. Oh. And then, if that ain't bad enough, when it's family. Oh, Lordy. There's a song Dolly Parton sings. It's called When It's Family. You tolerate what you kill others for. Ugh. Yeah, trying to take it the wall and see what sticks. Yep. Oh, this has got a nice sharp point. Twink. Ah, there we go. I'll use that next time. I'm a work in progress, a newbie. Yeah. Being saved, yeah. As long as you're there, that's like 99% of the battle. Yes, Owen. Uh huh. That's for sure. Yeah, there's yeah. Having to walk away sometimes is the hardest thing to do too. But you have to. We're all works in progress. Yep, that's for sure. I would never sit here and try to carry on like I was perfect or something because every one of you could point out something that I've done. So I'm getting a little bit stuck on yourself there, hey? Well, let's knock you down a peg. No, I know better than that. Ugh. Like the Bible says, my sin is ever before me. Yeah, and that's the hardest thing too, is forgiving yourself for what the Lord's already forgiven you for. Oh, well, Grampy, it's like the cartoon. A little angel on the shoulder, a little devil on the other. Yeah. Maybe I was just a little down before your live stream. And I'm so uplifted by you and everyone that's here. Oh, well, good. Maybe that's the whole purpose. Maybe that's why it went this way. I don't know. I don't know. But something good always comes out of it. I sold 3 items to a guy yesterday. I bundled it. I gave him a nice discount. The one item was a bike. Before we parted, he told me the bike was going to be a Christmas gift for his young son. Sweet. Oh, doesn't that touch your heart? You know, you bless that guy, plus you also bless that little boy. And you know the Lord was in that. You've been a bit down lately. Oh, and why? No, don't tell me why. That's none of my business. Just that the Lord knows. Glad to be here. Yep. I'm glad that everyone's here. It is so wonderful to be here. Oh, thanks. Bless you, Tim. Tim, a blessing. Yep. I still think of something I did years ago that I wish I could do over. Yep. But it's, see, Rosemary, it's in your head, it's in your heart. You know why? So that we have memories so that we don't repeat the same mistakes. But once you've asked the Lord for forgiveness, He's done it. It's only in your head. It's the only place it exists. That's what I have to do. Get it to my heart. Just I've done so many things wrong. So I messed up so bad so many times. And I know He forgave me for it because I confess anything that comes to mind that I did in the past or something. I'm not sure if I ask Him for forgiveness of that. And I know none of it's necessary, but I still do it. And then accepting that He did forgive me. It's only me that's harboring it. Because I'm human, human, not human. I'm human and everything is internal with us. Like our surroundings affect us and everything inside affects us. People on the outside and stuff. You never actually forget it, but you can forgive them and choose to forget it. There's a difference because Satan he always tries to torment us with our past, with other people, like people we've wronged in the past and that the Lord forgave us for. Satan will bring it up and he'll try to remember what you did back in the so and so days. Yeah. So yeah, I remember, but you know what? The Lord doesn't. He forgave me for it. He removes it. It never existed. We all have done something or some things that we wished we could go back and do over. Yes, yes. Oh Lord, yes. If without Jesus, I could ask for forgiveness of everybody I know for everything I've ever done and not miss a one. And still, what good would it do me? I wouldn't be forgiven of anything. But all because of Jesus. That's the thing that it's so amazing. It's yet so difficult for our human mind to conceive that someone so perfect and without sin could take our sin from us, never to hold it against us again. In our mind, it's still there. We remember it and we will till the day we die. Well, He's going to get up there. I mean, when we get up there, He's going to say to us, What's your problem? You're going to probably utter a sin to him. And he said, that never happened. Because once he applies the blood, it doesn't exist. That's what's hard for us to get through, you know. And some of us that have been Christians for years, we know this stuff. We know he does. But there's always something. And he'll play with your brain like that. The devil does. He doesn't know, like when you're born again and you're walking with the Lord and everything, Satan knows a lot of times, the biggest share of the time, he can't do nothing to you here. So he comes with those outside to try to get inside. You ever notice that? If he can't, like you're walking so closely with the Lord and everything, he's your everything. He knows he can't get inside. So he uses others around you, your family, your friends, strangers, total strangers. He'll get them to do something that'll make you go off the deep end or something. He uses anything he can think of. He'll give you thoughts that aren't your thoughts. He'll make you say things that aren't things you would say to the wrong people. I mean, it really is a battleground. It really is. Because he'll put words in your mouth and make you say things to people you would never say at any other time. It's not you. It's not who you are. But we can all fall victim to that. That's why he tells us about putting on the armor. Because and you notice when he describes the armor, it's from our feet all the way up to our heads. That's a symbol about how Satan's going to come at us from every possible angle that we can't even conceive. It's like if you go out there and you forget just one part of that armor, that creates a spot that's vulnerable to him. And he will come at you and he will succeed if you don't, you don't have it. All the armor on. Oh, I'm behind. Oh, yes, Gabby, you speak the truth. The Bible says all have sinned and have fallen short of the glory of God. God forgives you. Satan won't let you forget. Yeah, and our human minds won't either. Because once we've done something, it's a memory. It's in there. But Satan uses it. Oh yes. Amen. Amen. Tanny. The one who associates with the wise grows wise. Yes, exactly. Amen. Tanny. Maybe amen. Whoops, where'd that go now? Yeah, it is that moment. Yeah, the Lord knew that we needed this tonight. I told him that I needed a Grampy live stream. Oh, you did? Aw, this Grampy Satan has been working on me since I got more active in my church. He won't defeat me though. You betcha. God's got this, dear. Amen, Eileen. Same here, Rosemary. Eileen Lester, yeah. It's like we all need to stick together when we're all doing something. Not about any little old thing, but I mean when something's going on in our lives, we need to connect with our community here and use each other, to link us all together by heart and everything because Jesus placed so much importance upon friends. He died for his friends. That means to me, there's nothing more important than friends. It's like, not judges, not hypocrites, but friends. You think about what it took for Jesus to take and love someone so much. And he went to the cross, he laid himself down. Nobody put him down, nobody shoved him down. He laid down on that cross and he called us his friends. Think about that. And I wonder, you wonder sometimes why friendship is so important because you can be hurt terrible by your friends. Like nobody else can hurt you. It acquaintances, yeah, sometimes family, yeah. But when a friend, it uh, I call them heart ties. When they do something to you, it hurts so much more than it does with other people around you, because friendship is that important, you know. And then same here, Rosemary, Mr. Amen, Rosemary, same here also, Andrew, Amen. He gave his life, he loved us that much. Yeah, I know. I don't hope you don't think less of me, but I love you all dearly. But I could never lay down my life for you on my own. Now, with Jesus, yes, because of Jesus, you guys are my friends. That makes it a whole different thing. It's we say, at least I don't think I could. I don't know. Faced with that situation, who's to say what you'll actually do? Because I've said before lofty things. I'm like, oh, I would die for you. Well, when it comes right down to it, could you? Some people probably could, but you know. But now I look at it like if Jesus said that to me, I would say, stab me, cut my head off. I don't care. If I'm laying down my life for the Lord, yes, I would. In a heartbeat. I wouldn't care what I had to go through to get dead. you know, I would do it because there's the big picture. You know, when the Lord asks you to do something, it's not somebody that has nothing to give you, promising to give you something. It's the Lord. you know, He has everything. I'm getting my faces cut off or something. There we go. Like, oh, sometimes people, I'll tell you, I feel the Lord's presence so thick, it's actually scary. Scare the teeth right out of you. Uh, I would, I would give my life anytime if it would help someone get saved. I truly mean that. That's a different situation. I've never watched The Passion of the Christ. I just can't even fathom what he went through. Oh, Tim, that's really hard, really, really hard to watch. It's really hard. It's a very good movie, but it's really hard to watch. To me, every time I see that, it's like I'm going through it all over again. And I feel it myself. It's that way. Whatever I am is 100% by the grace and mercy of God through Jesus. Yes, exactly. Tim's what I've watched, and it truly shows how much he went through for us. That is for sure. Yeah. It's, but Tim, you might want to watch it and have yourself a good cry because you can't help it. You will. But there's so much in that it can create in you. Trust me. It hurts. It really does. But it's on the same tongue. It is awesome too. Yeah. I know why they call the Lord the rivers of living water because, oh boy, it comes out of me, that's for sure. And buckets. But in the same token, I understand it so much more, and afterwards, I feel so much closer to him because you just, and I do it every time I watch it. I watch it a lot, not a lot, but at least once or twice a year, and it's like I have my good cry, and I feel so much more connected to him. I don't know how to describe it other than that. Yeah, I know. And you don't, do you know what? When they were making that movie, the guy that was playing in it, they actually, I think it might be, no, maybe it was a different one. It might have been the other one. But anyway, I think it was a Passion though. When they were whipping him with the cat o' nine tails, he had a shield around his body so that he wouldn't get hit with it. And I guess the thing moved, and he actually got it in the side where it tore him up. And the actor said he could understand and identify so much more with what the Lord went through because of that mistake. It's like, oh, Jim Caviezel, that's what it was. You guys, if you want to hear a testimony for the Lord, watch him. He's on fire for the Lord, and he goes all over the place talking about the Lord. And whoo, he will make you bawl like a baby. I'm telling you. Oh, that man is so full. He's awesome. James James or Jim Caviezel. He's the one that played the Lord in the movie. Oh, yes, it was. But if you listen to him, his testimony, it is amazing too. Yeah, that's true. Yep, got struck by lightning. Yeah, he tells about making that movie. He's on YouTube. You can search it out on YouTube. He's on someone's show at a church, giving his testimony. It is absolutely mind-blowingly amazing. Hi, Minnie or Grammy. How are you? But yeah, it's awesome. It really is. If you gotta listen to him, his testimony and stuff. It is awesome. Yes, it is Southern Prairie. Oh, it is. It's amazing. It's amazing, and it's convicting too. Yeah, he talks right to your heart, man. What we talking about tonight? Oh, the Lord and things of the Lord. And I actually, I mean, oh, I got right here. I came in here, my shelves, to make places to put the stuff I've been canning the last couple of days. And now we went down another road. Yeah, but it's my fault. It's I've been praying so hard lately, asking the Lord, please give me something. I want, I want to talk about you. I want to read scripture, whatever you want me to do, but I want it to be effective. I don't want to just go on there and be a talking head and waste time because I know that our time is short. He's coming soon, people. I feel it. Yes, Owen, I do too. Hi, Grampy, and all here. Oh, I thought it was a typo at first. Hi, Louie. Yeah, there are several times in my life I should have been dead. The only way I made it is through God. Sent angels to my aid. Praise God. Yes. I remember you telling me about some of those, Tim. That is amazing. Yeah. In a lot of ways, we're all walking miracles, you know. I just watched a video that said not to show your prepping things. They're going to get crazy. What's your take on this? Well, yeah, I know. In the end times, people aren't going to come after you for your gold and silver and your money and stuff. That's going to be pointless. They will come after, stuff like this. But on the same token, I don't do all this for me. I know the Lord will take care of me. What I'm doing this for is those people that are left behind. They're going to find Bibles on this shelf, uh, different things like that I'm working on right now. I already have several Bibles here on my shelf, but they're going to be over there. And my hope is that when I'm not here anymore, I believe in the rapture. And when I'm gone, people are going to need something. And I try to, sure, I'm going to use some of it. But my kids, like, I don't know where they stand with the Lord, but they know Dad puts up food. They'll come here. They have a key. They'll come right in the house. And it's for them, you know. Um, you can't stop it. It's going to happen because it doesn't matter. To me, it really doesn't matter if you show your preps or not, because needy people, they're going to go from house to house to house. And everyone out here in my neighborhood, they all know that I can. Everyone does. You know, I can't live in fear. I can't hide. That's the way I look at it, because they're going to do what they're going to do anyway, no matter what I try to do. But on the same token, right over there is my gun cabinet in the same room with the food. And the gun cabinet is right across from the window. So they can look in and see, like, if I go in there, I just might get shot. What do you think, Grammy? Maniac Grammy? What's your take on it? And anybody else, what's your take on it? Well, you know what, you guys? Owen, Tammy, you are. If you're praying for her, you are doing that. If we are going to stand in this evil age, we should expect persecution. Yes, for sure. We all know that. I mean, we all go through it now. It's going to get worse, but yeah. I had a person spread around town that I was a hoarder. Well, today that person stopped needing food. I gave him some. I gave some to that person. Exactly, Lua. Yep. That's the whole thing right there. Uh, there's people that, some channels I watch, well, they're not going to share their food with anybody. I can't justify that in one way because I am a Christian. The example is, for me anyway, the way I'm thinking about it, is the loaves and the fishes. There wasn't a lot to go around, but Jesus multiplied everything. Think about that. And he fed the 5,000. And he did that a couple of times. It's like, aren't we supposed to be like him? You know what I mean? Just a thought. You can agree or disagree, but I'm thinking that, the testimony I use the most is I had a full blown stroke on Monday, get out of the hospital Wednesday, see the cancer doctor Thursday, went to work on Friday. What a week. There, by the grace of God. Yep, Becky, I feel the same way. Yeah, hi, Narrowway Farm. I didn't see you. You must have just came in. Yeah, I don't see it any other place. Yeah, well, I think it's part of our commission, what we're supposed to do as Christians. If you're going to say you're a Christian, you got to walk the walk and talk the talk. You got to put faith to to the name, to the label, to the, whatever you call yourself. The only thing I can say is you do not broadcast your storage. But wait a minute, I'm reading it wrong. The only thing I can say is you do not broadcast your storage for your own safety. Yeah. It's been 3.5 years now. God has granted me so much. Yes, He has. To whom much is given, much is expected. Keep what you have to only those who are close and like-minded. Yeah, there's some people that will. I've heard them say this. If someone come to the door and said that they were starving, they said, "Did you come here and help me can it? Did you put it up? Help me put it up." No, man, you ain't getting any. It's like that's not exactly, in my opinion, being Christ-like, because Jesus would feed anyone who came to him and ask. Just simply ask. Taking, now that's another thing. But asking, that is a whole different thing. I have taken Bibles, put them in plastic bags, and I can also put seeds inside them and hang them up in the trees in our national parks. I went and checked. Some are gone, and families are using them. Oh, that's neat. Really neat. Yes, Grampy, if it's a kind word or a material need, when the Spirit says give, I give. Yes, exactly. I'm so happy it's working. Yeah, Grampy's locked and loaded. Am I? I don't know. I'm just saying whatever. Oh, I'm probably getting myself in trouble with people that watch the replay afterwards. Oh, you wouldn't believe the things. But that's okay. I just block them and delete it anyway. Most of you don't even see it. A few times some of you have seen it and brought my attention to it, but usually I'm quick on the draw and I get rid of it as soon as I can. I'm not bragging, I'm just obeying. Yeah. Sometimes it's not received in the spirit it was given, Tim, but you still did it. You listened. That's what counts. Once you do it, it's on them. You planted the seed. It'll grow eventually. What's that saying about building your house on the sand, or building your house like throw the seed? I guess you'd say. between two rocks. It grows up really big. It's like a person strong in the faith grows up like crazy. But as soon as adversity hits, or something doesn't go the way they think it should, if you know what I mean, they jump off the bridge. Oh, you left a comment above? I didn't see it. Maybe I'll go back. Where is it? I just watched a video and said not to show your prepping things. I'm going to get crazy. Is that the one? Or just hi Tim? I don't see another one. I'm looking. Am I going too fast? Whoops. No, the next one I see is the one I left a comment about. I don't see anything else. Unless it was before the other one. I'll go back and look again. Hi Tammy. Owen in Southern Prairie. I'm fine. What are we talking about tonight? Hi Dwayne. That's all I'm seeing, Grammy. What happened to it? Yeah, there's nothing else. Well, I don't see anything else, Grammy. Brenda? Oh, maybe that could be too. Let me check on my other YouTube. Regular YouTube, I mean. Okay, you're in the wrong. I'm in the wrong section here. I gotta go to my. You know what? I don't even see my live stream. Where is it? Well, that's weird. It's not showing me my lives. But I'll look later, Brenda. I don't know what's going on here. They changed um, YouTube again too, because I can't post a link to my live stream for people to join me. YouTube blocks it now. I posted 11:03 p.m. No worries. Okay. Yeah, maybe it is being held. I'm watching Bob Ross paint. Oh, I love to watch that guy. He does some beautiful stuff. I wish I could paint like that. I taught prepping for 20 years, and there are steps what you should and not do. Yeah, I know. Happy trees. Yeah. I will look at it, Brenda. I promise. And I'll probably um. Well, I got you on Messenger, so I can just comment back there or whatever if you ask me something. You will laugh. I told the AI to love humans, and it wouldn't let me send it. Oh, love humans. Why would it do that? That's so strange. Let me see. I'll try to post the link again, but it probably won't let me. You guys probably won't see anything. Nope, they blocked it again. YouTube rejected your comment. This is fairly common when sharing a link. You may need to share the link another way. And it's my live stream. I don't get that. I mean, I could see it if you weren't a moderator or something. If one of you guys want to post it, you can. Tammy, baby, I had a problem posting a reply. Oh, huh. Yeah, they got their stuff watching all that stuff now. It's I don't know why they do that. It still says in live there's no private chat. Of course, you guys wouldn't be able to see it if I put it in private chat. There's nobody in there right now. Hmm. Yeah, I gotta watch your video too, Brenda. That one you did, or did you do it yet for the collab? I forgot what date it was. I want to see what everybody came up with. I wanted to be in it, but I didn't know what to do. I could have pulled something off here, I guess. But the Truth Police, yeah. Is that my link, Eileen? See, now why would they let you do it and not me? That don't make any sense. Unless StreamYard's not seeing me as the originator of the stream. I don't know. Yes, it did. No worries. Okay. A message I sent on another video and it allowed it, but took my thumbs up button away. Oh, wow. Now, why would it do that? On one of my videos, Lua? Can't click on your link? Huh. I wonder why. Oh, wait a minute here. Let me see if it's the right. I gotta go out and look at it myself. No, that's not the right link. How can I get it to you? Because I can't get it off here to do it. What if I could load up Facebook and do a messenger? Let's see. You might not see me for a minute. I don't know if it takes me right off screen or what. I'm still here. I'll try to, if I can get into Facebook, um, I'll try. I think I can get Messenger through Facebook. I'm not sure. We'll find out here. On the computer, I can. I know I can on the phone, but oh, I gotta do that stupid code thing again. Well, where is it? Where's the code? Text me a login code. Oh, this is weird. It was just sent to my phone. Oh, I think I got it this time. Yep, I did. Just a second here. And then maybe I can do it. Okay, now I hope you guys are still there. I'm gonna try to send it to you, Eileen, once I find you. Holy crap, there's enough people. I don't use Facebook on my computer that much. Search. That might help. E E-I. There you are. I found you. Now I'm going to try to text it or send it in Facebook Messenger. Hopefully you get it now. Am I still here? Oh, I'm still here. There, I sent it, Eileen. Maniac Grammy. Oh, okay. Good night, Eileen. I mean, Maniac Grammy. Brenda. Yeah, that's so screwy why they won't let me. I was just on another live stream last night, and they posted their links. Why would they stop mine? Huh, I wonder. Let me know if you got it, Eileen. Let's see. My groups. I don't see any people wanting to be a member yet. Thought I would check while people were on here so I could fix it. You still have tomatoes on the vine? Oh my goodness. I got tomatoes in the freezer now. I'll be right back, guys. I gotta go to the little boy's room. I'm not gonna lie and say I'm going to get something to eat. I'm going to the wee wee room. Be right back. I think I'm gonna just take this stuff out while I'm standing here. Put it up on the shelf. So I can at least get accomplished what I set out to do. I'll just stick them anywhere until I straighten things out more. Oh man. Yeah, this is sausage patties. Don't know if it'll show up. But the camera. Little breakfast sausage patties in there. I did too. Hi Iris. Am I putting up my tree this year? I'm still debating on that. I probably will though. Yes, I do Southern Prairie. I freeze them whole. Yep, they're solid like a rock. And I have they're Roma tomatoes. A lady from my church that grows organic stuff. She asked me if I want some tomatoes. I said yeah, and she brought me over. I think just shy of maybe a half bushel or so. I hit the jackpot. My hubby brought home 7 cases of quart ball canning jars and 3 cases pints made by day. Oh wow, yeah. Finding them now was hard. Guess what, Grampy? Larry got my Christmas present early. Now I have an all-American canner. Oh wow, I would love one of those. I like one of those big ones that will do. Say this was quart jars. This is a pint, but if it was a quart jar, right, you could put it back, do another row of quarts, because then it would do pints and everything that that I put in it. You peel them when they defrost to use. Yep, yeah. The peeling comes right off. Yeah. Here, what's this? Whoa, I knew I didn't use it. Why it's over there? I don't know. Must have had it in my hand. Now I was putting stuff away. I did 19 jars of stuff. This is pretty much at this end. My molasses. I got sauerkraut there, but most of it is syrup, breakfast type things. So I'll put my sausages with that. I'm just putting it in some place that it'll fit now. My daughter came over. I only have 1 quart of apple butter left. She took one with her. This one will probably go with my son when he comes. So I'm going to put it right in front of that right now. And I did chicken with bouillon cubes in it because it's chicken breast and it don't have that much flavor. And I plan to use this for soup and stuff. So it's ready to go now. All I got to dump it in whatever I make. Steak. seriously need a couple more of these shelves. But boy, I love these shelves though. I really do. I just wish I would have got more. I thought two would be enough, but holy moly. I need to, I noticed, I need to put some cardboard down on the shelves or some of the jars. They want to wobble between the wire things. I don't need them falling off, so I'm trying to prop them up just right. And I got two big things of this. $1.39 at my discount store. And it's, oops, the camera's up here. Called consomme. All it is powdered broth, chicken broth. So, and it, see it's powder, you can hear it, powder in there. I got two of these, and they have a case of this stuff, probably about this high, maybe a little higher, about 4 foot wide, square, just full of these. But man, it's like, it says soup and seasoning mix, but it's broth. You can make all kinds of things to can with this, or I'm trying to do dehydrated stuff too. I got all kinds of dehydrated vegetables up there that I'm going to make soup with. I'm going to put little, like, food saver bags, some of the veggies in there, and some noodles, and some of the seasoning stuff that you can put in 2 cups of water and boil it for a half an hour or simmer, whatever you want to do, just till the veggies are done. And soup! And this will make quite a lot of soup for me, just me. See, and I got another one here. Got two of them. Green beans, pickled dilly beans, um, different versions of pickled cauliflower. I love that too. And I love this dolly here. I don't know if you can see it that well. I'll turn the camera a little bit. I love this thing. I just discovered it and I had to have one. Comes with a bungee cord already on it. And this here is just a waste basket that I don't use anymore. So I put it on my dolly so I can put my jars and stuff in it to get them in here. Put your bungee cord on there. It stays right with it up on the handle. Someplace here, if you can see there. You push this button, as you can see, the handle goes down. Then, you see the plate on the bottom where stuff sits right here? Fold this up, and the wheels fold up too, and the whole thing is only this wide. And it's made by Milwaukee. It's the neatest. The wheels fold up in the back. I love this thing. It's only maybe 3 inches wide or so. It fits in. I put it in my hall closet. Amazing. Oh, I think it's a cool outfit. Okay, let me try to catch up. It is 25 quart size. Ooh. Looking forward to making a lot of broth from Turkey Day. Oh yeah, bone broth. Ooh. We use cardboard on our shelves. Yeah, that's what I want to do. Oh, heirloom permaculture. Hi, I didn't see you come on. That's what I want to do too. Like I get some more boxes. I got a few, but that's going to be during the summer or something. I got to take everything off the shelves and do it all over again. Be better if I had my new shelves here. I'll put one over here and one over there. I can just take it off this shelf, you know. Oh, I'll put it on to cover the new shelf first and put everything over there on the new shelf and then cover these ones. We never really recovered from last time. I'm really behind. I gotta go back up here. Heirloom, that's where I left off. I gotta get jars now. Yeah. I've got some left, but not very many. But I'm gonna go until I run out of jars. What can you do, you know? My husband noticed today shopping paper goods are going again. Oh yeah. My, we were never totally recovered from last time. That's for sure. Also vacuum bags are now hard to find for my machine. Oh really? Yeah, that's right. Yeah, food savers and all that stuff. Well, the knockoff brands. I got a Sun Life, I think it is, or something like that. My vacuum sealer works good. I had a food saver that had all the things to seal in jars and everything. And when I left our last house that we lost, I must have left them in the house someplace because they're nowhere to be found. And my sister's got the food saver now because I got this new one. So I said, hey, you can use it. Put some stuff up. I better stock up next chance I get. Yep. Tammy Eisenblatter, yep, the media is working overtime to instill fear. You must get the vaccine to live. Yeah, that's, I ain't doing it. Whoops, where'd it go? Yeah, make paper. Oh, I lost my place. Taught my kids how to make paper so they can use it for to write on or for other, if you know what I mean. Yeah. Argov DeSantis said the vaccine will not be a mandate. No lockdown and no face masks. We're in lockdown now. Hi, Iris Bloom. Um, the MSM, it seems, is running everything, including the fear mongering machine. That's for sure. So, Tammy, I'm so done with it. Yeah. Whoops. Where'd it go? There. A lot of stores are limiting certain items. Yeah. Yeah, you're lucky you got a governor like that. I got Governor Whitmer, and oh man, she's something else. Yeah, I don't watch the news either, Owen. It's no. Our governor is a dork. Hey, it sounds like mine. But at least he closed schools again. Yeah. I have a commercial Weston. I found 2 boxes of vacuum bags in the Pacific Northwest. Oh wow. Mine is I don't know where I put it either. I tell you. It's here someplace. don't know where I put it now. It's in here somewhere. So weird. It's in here. Tammy, you're lucky. He's a great governor. I live in New York countryside, and we have Cuomo. I thought he was good too. Or no, no, I'm thinking of that other guy, Giuliani. I think. Yeah. I don't think he's. I don't think he's governor or nothing like that though. Got Food Saver and the extra attachments on Amazon back order. None on. Whoops, there it went. None on Food Saver website. Yeah, I could imagine. I know, Tammy, too much stress. Oh, I have family in New York, from Rochester, New York, live in Virginia, time being. I'm in Brooklyn, New York. See, oh, and that was really weird. For some reason, I always thought you were from Florida. I don't know why. Oh, maybe it's because in that couple of your videos you were out by the water, and I think I thought it was Florida. That's what made me think Florida. I mean, Cuomo gets an Emmy for killing hundreds of elderly. Oh, by forcing COVID patients in elderly homes. Yeah. So I ain't going to the hospital for anything. Doc wants something. I ain't going to have that thing shoved up my nose. Nope, I ain't doing it. Doctor wants tests or anything, he can get those after this is over. As it is, to go to my doctor's office, they test you standing right up by the door with the thermometer thing and that, asking you a million questions every time you go. Even my doctor says it's a pain. Get vac bags on Amazon off brand. Yes, and you can get them on a roll too, where you cut your own. I cannot use off market. I have a commercial Weston. Oh, I'm not sure what they even are. I've heard the name, but I don't think I've ever seen one. Yes, what is up with that? An Emmy for a bozo. Isn't that ridiculous? And for all those people in nursing homes, what about them? Yeah, bag's not available now. Need to order a different brand. Oh boy. Giuliani's a joke. I don't know about that. I don't know enough about him though. I only heard Cuomo because it was talking about him on the news, but I don't know, or not news, but internet. I don't know anything about him though. Tammy, it's a sin. My cousin lived in the Upper East Side. I have to move to Westchester. Always buy rolls cheaper. Yeah, it is. Weston makes commercial vacuum sealer machines. Yeah, I heard that before, but I've never seen one. I like that one company. Um, what's it called now? I get email from them all the time because I inquired about it. Um, Something Harvest. They make uh, a freeze drying machine. I want one of those. And I found out you can lay it away at that company, pay it off a little at a time. I didn't know that. I can't even get started. My blood pressure doesn't need conversations about that travesty in New York. Oh yeah, I think I'm gonna turn my where's my remote for it? thought I brought it in here. Oh, I did right there. Turn my heater up a little bit in here. If I can do it. Oh, box is in the way. Got a little infrared heater in here. Man, that thing works nice. But I only keep it like 60 degrees in here because I just don't want my jars to break on me. Giuliani cleaned up New York. We had so much murder that the precincts had blood boards. Give me 23 minutes and you'll have murder. Yeah. Freeze dry machines, very expensive. Yeah, they are. But that company, it was something Harvest, but they have a layaway where you can, pay it off a little at a time and then get the machine. But I think it was like 3,000 something, almost four for a machine. But that would be neat though, because you could do everything. You could even do milk and ice cream in those things. That was so neat. There's this guy that has one, and I wrote to him about it, and he was telling me about the layaway program. It was, I think it's retired at 40 or something like that. He does a lot of things. It is 68 here and clear. Yay. How is your weather? I mean, my cousin worked at Fort Apache precinct in the Bronx. See, the only thing I would want to see at New York, because I want nothing to do with that place, other than I would like to see Rockefeller Center, the Christmas tree, and the Christmas, the thing they do there. I would drive all the way to New York to see that and come back. I wouldn't stay there. Nope, that place makes me nervous. I'd love to have the freeze dryer. 2,500 pricey. At this place though, check out his videos. He's got a channel. It's called Retired at 40. He has the companies, and usually their ads play before his video starts. He has one of their freeze dryers, and he was the one telling me about their layaway program. By the time I could pay off the freeze dry machine, the rapture would be here. Yeah, I know. That's the only reason I haven't done it. I think it was like, well, they have different sizes, but the one I was looking at, I think it was close to 4,000 for it. Well, that's a lot of money. If I could try some of the food done in there to see if I would really use the thing all that much, because I might not like the food that once it's freeze dried. But he took a ham and freeze dried a chunk of ham, and it was hard as a rock. But it rehydrates, and when it rehydrates, it's exactly like it was before it was freeze dried. You can't tell the difference. It's like, yeah, exactly. Dehydrating is much cheaper. Now, if you got one of the machines and you did a bunch of fruit and stuff, like for cereals and that, maybe you could sell it to companies and stuff for their business. I don't know. Or sell it to people that can't afford one. Maybe you could freeze dry stuff for them or something. They'd pay you for it. I don't know. Freeze dry the eggs, yeah. Yikes, new roof. Uh-oh. You gotta have a new roof? Eileen deleted by mistake. Uh-oh. 50 and cloudy. Where Owen's at? It's, well, or let's see. Hey Siri, what's the weather forecast? Awesome.
It's currently clear and 27 degrees. Temperatures will be fairly consistent, averaging about 27 degrees.
Ugh. Is it going to snow this week?
We should get some snow this week.
Tuesday. Ooh. It's 27 degrees. Thank you.
My pleasure.
Hi, Vulgar Range Kid. How are you? From Tennessee at 46 degrees. Well, you're warmer than us. Siri just told me it's 27 degrees here. Oh my goodness. No wonder I was getting cold in here. Still freezing too. Yeah. I do, Grippy. Unfortunately, Florida insurance companies are not insuring home with roof over 10 to 15 years old. Oh, wow. People are going to get hit with huge premiums. Oh, my goodness. Well, if they did that here, I'd be canceling it. And I just got it back. Love dehydrating and sealing jars with vacuum sealer. Save all glass jars. Yeah. Did you ever see what happens with the uh, vacuum sealer when you do marshmallows? That's kind of neat. The little marshmallows grow. When we built our house, we paid more money for 30-year shingles. What a waste. Yeah. I want to get a metal roof. I don't want the metal roof that looks like shingles. I want the metal roof where the stuff slides off because it's different in other areas of the country. But if you live in an area like I do where we get a lot of snow in the wintertime, that's a lot of weight on your roof. And up here, roofs have caved in, even on commercial buildings like stores and stuff. So I want it where it gets just so heavy it slides off. I don't care if it falls on my head. I don't care. As long as it's not on my roof. I have to go, Grampy. Thank you for the live chat this evening. Good night, everyone, and thank you for the fellowship. No problem, and thank you so much for coming. Yeah, I'm thinking about getting going too, 'cause I got a whole lot of nothing to do, and I think I want to go get me some munchies of some kind. I might even fry me some eggs. I don't know. Possible. But I appreciate every one of you coming and letting me hack away at your time. Take you away from stuff you should be doing. That might be more fun. uh, my back's starting to bother me too, sitting here. Oh. Yep, you have a blessed evening, Tammy. Thank you so much. Night to you all. Bless you. Yep. You too, Lula. Grampy, you made me and everyone very happy. Oh, thank you. Just me, just what you see is what you get. You never know what it's going to be. That's why I never know what to put for a title for my live streams because I don't know which way it's going to end up going. Yeah, I do too, Eileen. I want a metal roof for my house because they last forever. And especially with those ones they got, they're like powder coated, painted. My neighbor across the road, my uncle put the metal roof on for him, but um, I think it was 6, 7 years ago, and that roof is still just as pristine as it was when I put it on there. I would have asked my uncle to do one for me, but he passed away. Night, Rosemary. Grampy, good night. Good night to all. See you all soon. Have a blessed night. Yes. Yeah. You too, Eileen. Thank you. Everybody that's been here, I really do appreciate your time. Um, I'm not sure when the next one will be. Um, I I want to do more, but I'm just me. It's like I never know what to say, what to talk about or anything, because I don't do anything exciting. Night Vocal Range Kid. Fred just did a metal roof, 2,100 square foot under roof, not including garage, was 26,000. Yeah, I know. They're awful, but I would like to try and figure out a way to do it myself with help from other people because I need a new roof badly. I needed to get it redecked also, but I'm not signing my life away for a roof. I'm sorry, I'm not going in debt again. I just paid my house off. I don't want to do that again. Night, Owen. It's always good. Oh, thanks. Uh, so, with all that said, I love you all very, very much, and I hope you know that. Um, I don't know, really, I don't know when I'll be back on. It's kind of like I go, let the Lord lead me. That's how I live. So I never know. I look at Southern Prairie. She wanted, she was down and needed someone, and Eileen said she was praying that I would do a live stream. Didn't know the Lord was going to answer you, did you? So fast. Uh, keep doing it. Keep it up. I like that. I really do. Remember, everyone, whatever you do in life, make a difference. You guys make a big difference to me. I hope you know. I don't know how to express it other than that. I appreciate each and every one of you in your own. Everybody has their own special ways. It's like you all bring something to my life that I can't replace. So, I will see you next time. Bye for now. Oh.